Welcome to the second event of Guardian Arena Regionals Grunt Work. This event tests participants' strength, endurance, and agility through a combination of a farmer's carry, a shoulder carry, and ground to overhead movements. This guide will outline the execution standards for both participants and graders to ensure consistency and fairness across all locations. The objective is to complete a series of carries and ground to overhead exercises within 4 minutes to accumulate the highest score possible. For equipment, all you need is one 30-pound dumbbell per participant, a measuring tape or marked lines for a 20-meter course, a stopwatch or a timer, and a flat ground or hammer course that's marked with no debris. For execution standards, for the setup, measure and mark that 20-meter course with a start line and a turnaround line 20 meters away. Ensure the area is free of debris and obstacles. Each participant should have a 30-pound dumbbell ready at the start line. Participants start at the start line with their dumbbell, facing the turnaround line. Graders set the stopwatch for 4 minutes. For exercise 1 in the event sequence, the farmer's carry, on the count of 3, 2, 1, go, participants begin with 5 down and back trips of a farmer's carry. The dumbbell must be held at the participant's side in one hand. You may switch hands at any time throughout the event. Each trip is 20 meters down and 20 meters back. At the 20-meter turnaround line, participants must touch the line with at least 1 foot before turning around. If a participant fails to touch the line, the grader must stop and instruct them to touch the line before continuing. Each completed trip awards 1 point. 5 points total here for 5 trips of the farmer's carry. Exercise 2 is the shoulder carry. For the shoulder carry, after completing the farmer's carry, participants switch to 5 down and back trips of a shoulder carry. The dumbbell must be carried on one shoulder, supported by one or both hands. You may switch shoulders at any time throughout the event. Each trip is 20 meters down and 20 meters back. Participants must touch the 20-meter line with at least 1 foot before turning around. Each completed trip awards 1 point. 5 points total for 5 trips, 10 points total so far. Exercise 3 is the ground to overhead. For the ground to overhead, after the shoulder carry, participants perform ground to overhead repetitions with the 30-pound dumbbell for the remaining time on the 4-minute timer. Acceptable movements include a one-arm dumbbell snatch, a one-arm dumbbell clean and jerk, or any movement that takes the dumbbell from the ground to overhead with fully extended elbows, hips, and knees. The dumbbell must touch the ground between each repetition. If the dumbbell does not touch the ground or the participant does not fully extend arms overhead, the repetition will not count. You may switch arms at any time throughout the event. For termination of the event, all participants must stop moving at the end of the 4-minute timer. The score at the end of the 4-minute timer is final. No half trips or half reps are counted. For safety, ensure the 20-meter course is measured accurately and marked clearly. Inspect the dumbbell for any damage or defects. Warm up properly before the event to avoid muscle strains. Ensure participants understand the movements and the rules before starting. And graders should monitor participants closely to ensure proper form and adherence to the rules. The scoring standards are in the concept of operations we sent out. Reach out to us with any questions. Thanks.